coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound. You know I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Yeah, birthday coming up, man. Getting older, man. Gotta, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get back in shape. You dig? A little something, gotta get back. Big love, man, to everybody out there who support me, man. Everybody who rock with the platform, the movement. I appreciate you, each and every one of y'all, man. Sending love to each and every one of you individually, man. We out here, man. We pushing P. We pushing P all the way up into the end of 2024 and coming in 2025, man, strong and long. And we're going to keep pushing this message. Can't stop, won't stop. Please take the time, man, to like these videos, to leave a comment, to share these videos on your social media platforms so we can get the word out there. Please be sure to go follow me on Banky Pound 4 Pound on Facebook. Stay tuned. I'm getting ready to get locked in with this fan base thing and see what we can do over there. We just trying to broaden our horizons, man, and push this message, man, on as many platforms as we can. I'm looking to get speaking engagements. So if you have schools, detention centers, boys and girls club, whatever it may be in your community, if you can, you know, get them to book me, I will be more than willing to come to your city and speak to your youth, you know, with this message. So salute to everybody out there who rock with me. Salute to everybody out there who support the platform, man. We out here, TBP Nation, stand up. Oh, man. Today. I had one of my homies came home recently. And he had been trying to, you know, find my regular phone number because he had lost my number from, you know, inside the penitentiary. So he had been trying to find my regular phone number. So he reached out to me and called me and talked to me yesterday. You know, made my day. One of my soldiers, man, he's straight out the city, out of DC as well. And it's just something he said that made me remember somebody else, because he was just in there. He was real cool with somebody that used to be my former cellmate, you know. And he was telling me that, you know, he talked to him recently. He had to wait for him to call him so he could give him my number so he could remember it, you know. So with that being said, it just made me think about old boy, right? And I ain't gonna call his name because it ain't really no need to call his name. It's just, you know, he's, you know, the subject of this story, but ain't no need to call his name. I'm just gonna use the initial or something, but most people will know who I'm talking about. All those who need to know will know. But I just want to tell this story just so you can see or get the idea of some of the things that goes on in prison, some of the things that dudes be struggling with, some of the, you know, pitfalls that dudes fall into, some of the things that penitentiary will bring out of you, man, because of the depression, because of the, you know, the isolation, because of the loneliness. And it's not an excuse, but it is a explanation, you know what I'm saying, of why some of these people get into this. Because like I said, make no mistake about it, man, prison is a miserable experience. And some people deal with it in different ways, you know. But yeah, man, I remember when this dude was my cellmate, man. I say his name was B. You know what I'm saying? So B was my celly, man. B was cool, you know what I'm saying? It was my dude, you know. And man, we used to be in there just tripping and laughing and having fun, man. We used to be working out all the time. And the crazy part about it is, me and him was cellies. And my little homeboy, it used to be my celly. No, this is what it was. Yeah. First, it was him and one of my other homeboys was cellies. And I was in the cell with my main man that used to be my little road dog, man, Vic. And he was in the cell with me. And we used to be competing against them in everything. You know what I'm saying? I know childish, you know, but we in the penitentiary, like I say, we young at the time, man. We just full of testosterone and energy, and we bored to death. So it used to be like our cell against their cell and whatever. Well, let's go outside, we was all working out. Let's see who can do the most push-ups. I bet you, you know what I'm saying, we can do more push-ups than you know what I'm saying, count yours, count his, and whatever y'all do together, me and Vic can do more than y'all. We bet money. We bet money on these type of things, right? It was crazy. I bet, right? We gonna see who can bench press the most, you know, his weight plus your weight combined, and then me, you know, we was doing all this stupid stuff. Betting money. And it was all in, you know what I'm saying, all in love and fun, man. We won't never get in serious or like getting, you know, we had some debates and arguments or whatever, but it won't will never get to the point where it was physical because we all had love for each other. We was all cool, right? So I remember years later, me and him end up cellmates, me and B. You know what I'm saying? We end up cellmates, right? So, and you know, we had already had a rapport. We had already had, you know what I'm saying, a relationship, friendship type thing where we knew each other. So it was cool for us to be sellers. Then when we were sellers, and like I told you, in prison, you could be cool with somebody, but that don't mean y'all gonna be good cellmates. You know, and to be honest with you, most of the time when you cool with somebody, is good not to be cellmates because you'll mess your friendship up. Because now when you living in close quarters and you know he got habits, you got habits, he ain't as clean as you are, or he ain't as tidy as you are, or he like to be in the cell at this time, you like to be in the cell at that time. It'll cause y'all to bump heads and y'all, you know, come unbenefited, you know. So, but when I got in the cell with B, man, we was cool. We you know what I'm saying? He had respect, you know, I gave respect back. We, you know what I'm saying, respected each other's space, time, or whatever. And we was good, man. We laugh, we joke, man. We go out there in the pod, we eat, we fix food together. Y'all know I whip up that pure deliciousness. We you know what I'm saying, we was cool. Now, mind you, this is what I mean when you say you never really know what's going on in prison. So now this is years later, so it didn't mean I've known this dude for years, right? Been around him and you know what I'm saying, in close proximity and everything. We talk, we kick it, we do all of that. So I've been on him. Now he been in the cell with me for months and months and months, and we cool. We ain't never had not one issue, right? So then I can remember when he started acting a little funny. You know these things when you in the cell with somebody. He started moving a little funny, moving a little different. His attitude and his personality all was starting to look a little different. And I didn't know what was going on. But when you in the penitentiary, you understand me, a lot of things could be affecting you, man. Most of the time it's girl problems or family problems or issues from the outside. Because when you've been in the penitentiary for a little while, for the most part, you already know what to expect in the penitentiary. You already know it's going to be misery every day, confusion, maybe possibly violence, and you know, lockdowns and you know, shakedowns and police oppression. You're used to all of this, so you don't get too overwhelmed when these things happen because you already know they're usually coming. So I'm thinking in my mind, you know, it's one of those issues he going through his through whatever, you know what I'm saying? Um, and I ain't know, but I ain't say nothing. You know, he ain't talking as much in the cell. He ain't laughing as much. He just moving strange compared to the way he usually move. But I don't say nothing because it ain't like, you know, dudes be like, man, what's wrong with you? You all right? Dudes don't be doing all that. That ain't a dude thing. You know what I'm saying? Your business is your business. You know, if you choose to share it, then you choose to share it. If you don't, I ain't gonna ask about it. You know what I'm saying? So I can remember going out on the yard, and I was on the yard, and this dude I know, he used to, you know what I'm saying, he used to get the work in, you know. He used to get the work in. Y'all know what I mean by work. He get them packages in, you know what I'm saying, them drugs, them, you know what I'm saying, them contrabands. He get that stuff in, and that's how he made his living. And at the time, I used to be shaking and baking too if my hand touched something because I got the stove box, and if somebody needs something and they get it from me and they can't pay me, and or they want to pay me with debt and I can double up my money, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to get rid of it as soon as I get it because I can double up. And I don't get high. So it ain't no temptation. It ain't no nothing. The only thing I got to do is get it and get rid of it fast so it won't nobody tell on me or I don't get caught with it or I don't get jammed up. So I used to, you know, dibble and dabble in that type of stuff when the opportunity presented itself. So this dude, like I say, this was his main, this was his main hustle. He had the plug. He know how to get it in. He knew what to do. So he pull up on me and he was like, what up, Bank? I'm like, what's happening, man? He was like, man, I don't know, man. You tell me. I said, what's up, man? He was like, man, listen, man. I don't want no issues, man. You know I ain't into all of that, man. He said, man, and I mess with your Celly, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, he out of pocket, man. He out of control. I'm like, what you mean? My Celly, you know? He said, yeah, man, man, he crazy, man. I said, what? I mean, what he do? I'm thinking, knowing him, like he might have, pull some flim flam or something, might have, try to rob him or beat him out of. I don't know what he talking about because it just come out the blue to me. So he told me, no, man. He said, man, man, that man owe me money. I said, owe you money for what? He said, man, that man be getting high, man. I said, man, you tripping, man. I said, my Celly. He said, yeah, B. I said, you talking about B? He said, man, that man get high as gas, man. I said, huh? I'm stuck. I ain't see that. I didn't know that. Man, big as I don't know what work out all. This is what we've been doing since we've been in the cell. And then to remind you, we go back when I tell you, like when me and my old Celly Vic and him and his Celly Bird, that's what we used to do, competing and working out, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't, me and Vic definitely ain't get high. No, Bird ain't get high. I ain't know he get high. So he was like, man, that man coked out. And he said he a coke fiend, man. He said, man, he coked out, dog. I mean, I ain't got no problem looking out for him, but I be looking out for him, then I give him something, then he want more, then he want to pay, then he ain't paying all, then he paying half. Man, come on, man. I ain't trying to do all that, man. But I ain't trying to have no problems with him neither. Cause like I say, be big, be known, B got a rep, you know what I'm saying? But he like, man, he out of pocket, man, and I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? He getting in the business, getting in the interfering with my business, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to keep telling him no, but man, you can't keep coming asking me for something, man. You ain't even paid me for what you owe me on other junk. Then you want to pawn this to me and pawn that. I don't want all that stuff, man. I'm like, I'm sitting back, I'm like taken aback. I'm like, man, this is crazy. So I don't even really know how to approach him, even though he in the same, like, man, boom. So I just started watching. I said, man, I'm gonna holler at him. I'm gonna holler at him, man. But boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no issue, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I then started thinking about that's why he acting funny. That's why he moving different. Now it be crazy when you find something out. Now it's like crystal clear to you. When you couldn't even see it at first, but now it's like crystal clear. Now I'm looking around and I'm seeing he always kept food, kept his box loaded up, always kept food, always get stuff. You know what I'm saying? His job, he made money with his job. You know what I'm saying? He got stuff. People on the street look out for him. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm starting to look because I got this information. His box looks skinny. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got as much food he used to have. I'm seeing little things he used to have ain't in the cell no more. Headphones, you know, hoodies, little things is missing there, and I can see it. And then I'm watching him and his demeanor and the way he moving, and but he hyper, but he down. It's like you. I don't know if you don't get high, you can see these things and you understand these things. What I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like it's weird to me. I'm like, oh man, and I don't really know how to address it, And then it's just start getting worse because all of a sudden this dude that I'm talking about that used to be getting his sack in, he used to be getting weed, this, that, and the third. But now he done hit up on a good lick where he got a plug with this coke. And everybody on the compound to get high with this coke is going to him. Little do I know, my Celly is one of the main ones. And I'm like, boom. So like now I'm got my ears to the cornfield, what's going on, and dudes are saying like, yeah, man, what man got that coke, man. He got the people going crazy on the compound. He got that coke, he got that pure coke, man. Dudes. And it's my Celly, one of the main ones. And then I started just seeing him, and it just started getting worse and worse. And his box started getting smaller and smaller where he ain't got no food. You know what I'm saying? And he asking me for something to eat at night. And You know, I see little things in the cell disappearing. So it got to the point where I said, man, I gotta say something. So I hit him, man. I'm like, look, B, man, what's up? We in there one day count. I said, what's happening, man? He said, what's good? I said, man, what you got going on? He said, nothing. What you talking about? I said, look, man, I ain't you already know, man. We super cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, ain't no shame, man. Talk to me, man. I'm like, man, you got stuff missing out of here, man. You ain't got no food in your box. No, man. I'm beefing with my people. They ain't sending me money like that no more, man. But I ain't tripping. You know, I'm gonna bounce back. You know, I'm a flat foot hustler. I can get it. Woo, woo. He ain't working out like that no more. It's like he chasing all day. I'm letting him know. I said, look, bro. Let's keep it 100, man. You know, like we talking opinion. I said, man, let's keep it funky, dog. Let's keep it funky, man. I said, man, dude, tell me, man, you getting high, man. He was like, huh? Who told you that? I said, that's irrelevant, dog. I said, man, talk to me, man. We sellers, man. Come on, what's up, man? You getting high, dog? He was like, but I want to know who told you that, though. Who said that? Who said that? Who up in my business? Then he getting agitated because he know dudes talking. But I'm like, well, everybody talking. Everybody know. I'm the only one that didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that didn't know. Like, what did you know what I'm saying? You kill a whole compound? So I'm like, man, bro, is you getting high, man? Just tell me, man. Just let me know, man. What's going on? He said, man, yeah, listen, man, ain't no shame. I do coke, man. I like coke, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, man. That was my drug of choice on the street. I like the coke. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been no coke on here. Do have some coke. I hadn't did none in a long time, man. And yeah, I stepped out there, man. I did some, yeah, and yeah, I'm chasing, man. I'm chasing, man. You know, it might not last long. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been getting high, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, he said, man, I ain't tripping though. I'm gonna bounce back. You know I'm gonna bounce. You know what type of dude I am, man. And dude ain't gonna be able to get coke that long. So I just been enjoying myself, man. I've been locked up, man, X amount of years, man. I just been enjoying myself, man. But man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I said, no, B though, but you old people though. Who I owe? Who I owe? I said, man, you old people. Who said I owe? I said, boy, I know you old people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's irrelevant, though. I said, just talk to me, bro. I said, bro, I'm your brother. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to hide nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? I know you know I don't get high, but I don't judge you, man. You do what you do. You cope how you cope. You do what you do. But I'm saying though, man, don't get in no situation, no issue or nothing when you owe somebody, man, and you gonna be in the, you know what I'm saying, the altercation. And ain't nobody gonna do it. I said, I know that. Cause I'm gonna roll with him. I'm gonna roll with him cause that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? But I'm speaking because I don't want to see him get late. Plus, I don't want to get late myself because I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? Which would have been a hard task anyway, because he's old. Yeah, he's a whole problem by himself. But I'm like, boom, I can see him just going down though, down. So I'm like, man, get control of that joint. I give him my little fake old spiel, like, you know, it's gonna really make a difference. I'm like, bro, you stronger than that, bro. You don't need that, man. Look how good you was doing, man. I know you say you was doing on the street, but you ain't did it in this long, man. Let that joint go, man. Get back on your grind, man. Get back on your workout, man. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself, man. Put your food back in your box, man. Get them Bamas all your food to eat or whatever. You ain't gonna starve here anyway, cause I got it. But still though, don't even give him that satisfaction, man. Don't let him see you like that. This is what I'm telling him. He ain't heard none of that. But he was like, yeah, you right. But he ain't hearing it. I know he ain't hearing it because the actions that follow let me know he won't hear it. But he listening to me at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Next day I see him, you know, taking this, packing this up, wrapping it up. I'm like, man, what you doing? No, man, I'm giving it I'm gonna sell this. I don't need this no more. You don't need it no more, or you trying to just go, you know what I'm saying? So he was doing stuff like that. And I never forget it, man. And I don't know, yeah, some of y'all that's been in the joint a long time, which is if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Be an investigator, go back to the videos, you'll know who I'm talking about. Because he had this robe, he had this really nice robe that I always liked. And I was like, man, boom, you know, where you get that joint? He like, I had this joint for a minute, but he never really wore it like that because he had got too big for it. But it was a nice robe, but he didn't want to get rid of it. So as I start seeing him getting rid of stuff, and I'm looking out for him. I'm making sure he eat it. Now he ain't gonna starve, but that's dead right there. But I can't stop a grown man from doing what he want to do. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I could give my advice and I could say my piece and that's that. But I'm watching him as he chasing and getting rid of more and more of stuff that, that was sentimental to him. When you got stuff in the penitentiary, that stuff's sentimental to you, whatever it is. Man, you can have old pair of raggedy shorts that you just kept, and if the police don't come take them, you gonna keep wearing them because they sentimental to you. You used to them, you done had them, you know what I'm saying? You done bought them, you purchased them, you gonna get every stitch up out of them joints. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to do. So I'm seeing him just getting rid of stuff, man, and I felt bad for him, man. It was sad to me, man. And I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, understand, but I can't all the way completely understand because I don't get high. I don't know what the draw is. I don't know what the, you know what I'm saying, what that magnet is like. I don't know because I ain't never did it. So I'm looking at him and I'm like, boom. So then one day we in there and I see him wrapping up the road. And I was like, man, what you get ready to do with that, man? He said, man, I'm at Celly, John. You know I can't fit it. I said, man, bro, come on, man. He said, man, I ain't, man, I don't get rid of it. He ain't doing me no good. I said, man, you know, I've been wanting the road. You gonna go sell the road to Bama, man, for some get high, man. He said, man, I mean, you know. So he like, I said, man, what the dude, what he gonna give you for the road, right? If you content on getting rid of it, what he gonna give you for the road? He was like, man, he gonna give me such, which was a high price. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, I said, man, don't sell it though. I give you the money. He's like, no, man, I don't want to do you like that. I don't want your money, man. Just don't. I'm gonna get rid of it, man, because I'm just trying to bank. I'm being honest. I'm just gonna get out. I don't want, you know. I said, bro, I get it. Before I see you give it to somebody else, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up giving him the money for the robe, and he took the money and went and did what he was gonna do with the robe. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy to me, man, because I couldn't stop him. I could not stop him. No matter what I said, I could not stop him. And the only thing that really stopped him was the plug. The plug got stopped, and it stopped coming in. You know what I'm saying? It stopped coming in. And by the time it stopped coming in, he was strung out. You know what I'm saying? And he looking for anybody on the compound that's getting coke, but won't nobody else getting it. So now he's stuck, and he's sick, and down. He down bad. He done got rid of all his stuff and, you know, all his commissary. He done got his people to send money here instead of sending it to him with, you know, lies. Oh, yeah, don't send me the money this week. Send it over here because I'm going to get this from that person. But it always, you know, getting high. They probably knew because they knew him all his life. I just knew him for some years. So he just was down bad, man. And then I just, you know, I just try to help him get himself back together, man. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, I try to help him get himself back together, man. He starts slowly but surely trying to get himself back together, man. But for me to be able to be around that type of stuff and watch that process, that was a learning experience for me as well. You know what I'm saying? To see a dude in his addiction and to see him right there with me, to see him go through it, to see him the links that they would go through to get what they want, the morals and principles that they'll break to get that high. Cause he was the type of dude that he had pride, you know what I'm saying? But he put his pride to the side for these drugs. But other than them drugs, he had pride. You understand me? He ain't gonna be no dude that you can be talking about like, man, he don't even keep himself up, man. He look dusty or rusty, or he ain't got no food in his box. He always bagging, or man, he got on some old raggedy shoes. His people don't. He don't be none of that. He had the best of everything. He had the most of everything. He kept food in his locker. He won't ask nobody for nothing. He worked out. He was in good shape. All of that. All of that started slipping, messing with them drugs, man. All of that started slipping, messing with them drugs, man. Or that drug. That was his drug. He won't, all of that other stuff, he won't even fighting at that. Because they had other stuff on the compound as well, but he wanted that coke. That was his thing. You know what I'm saying? And he let all of that slide and slip that he been working on and keeping up and doing all of that for the drugs. And so that was a lesson to me, you know what I'm saying, to even further my conviction to why I never did drugs and why I never would, because I could see it. And I grew up in a city where I saw it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just crazy to me, man, to watch that in close proximity right here in my, you know what I'm saying? I seen it. You know what I'm saying? But he was my dude though, so I won't turn on him and be like, "Oh man, you a junkie, man," or "you." I won't do none of that because he won't. His demeanor towards me personally, as our friendship never changed. So I won't change on him. If anything, like I said, I was going to try to help him through it, give him the best advice I could give him, whatever the case may be. But I definitely won't go just turn on him and be like, man, oh, man, you a junkie, man. Let me move out the cell, you know. And dudes might have been whispering about him, but that's all they was doing was whispering. Because like I say, he won't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? He won't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? So they won't go really say it to his face. And then the ones that was coming to me, they was only coming to me because they knew he won't nothing to play with, nor was I. And then they seen us in the cell together. So, you know, you got two dudes ain't nothing to play with. So you ain't like you gonna be, you know, and then the dudes that he owed money. It ain't like they was gonna press him because they ain't know what was gonna come behind the press. They ain't know if he was gonna turn around and get aggressive. Like, I'm gonna pay you when I pay you, man. What, you know, you don't know all of this. And when you looking at the opposition, you got the, you know what I'm saying? At the most part, I felt like they was coming to me because they wanted me to try to talk to him to stop even asking, because they was more or less didn't want to give it to him, but they didn't know how to really say no. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But man, I was so glad that he won't get it no more, man. I was so glad the plug got tore off and he couldn't get it no more, because it forced him to get back in order. You know what I'm saying? And that was his only weakness that I knew of, that was visible to me, was he was weak to that, man. And he lost a lot. You know what I'm saying? Messing with that stuff, man. And you know, he eventually got out. He got out before me. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, he slipped and everything. He back in and been back in since, you know what I'm saying, since I've been out. He been back in. You know what I'm saying? He been in for a minute. And still waiting to get out again, to get another chance, man. So I talk to him every now and then on the phone and everything, and he seemed like he clean, he healthy, he strong, he bigger than he used to be. He, you know what I'm saying? He on his grind, and hopefully, man, he got himself together, which he said he do. You know what I'm saying? And I pray for him and hope that he do, man. But I say all that to say that's how that addiction go, man. When you let something take over you, you know what I'm saying? When something is stronger than you, it ain't for you. You understand? If it's stronger than you, it ain't for you. If it can make you make decisions that you would not normally make, it ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens out here on the street. A lot of these youngsters get caught up in these drugs, this, that, and the third, and they making bad decisions. Them bad decisions are going to follow you for the rest of your life. They don't define your life, but they will follow you for the rest of your life. You can redefine your life every day. You just got to make a conviction to say, hey, man, I ain't going over here no more because I don't like it over there. I'm going to stay right here in my lane. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to B, man. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my homie that hit me up, man. He told me too. He told me all his own mouth. You know, when we talked, he said, man, he doing good, man. He doing all right, man. He be calling me and everything. And so that's what's up, man. But yeah. And if you want to know about the road, man, I kept that road for over a decade, man. I kept that road for over a decade. Boy, I put that joint on, boy, I felt like Ric Flair. Woo! You dig? But, you know, true story though, man. True story though, man. It just let you know what prison will do to you, man. Prison will take you to your lowest depths. You know what I'm saying? Because of the environment, because of where you at, because of how you got to live. Prison will destroy you, man. Not just physically, but mentally, spiritually. It'll take everything out of you, man. You know what I'm saying? It would take it out of you, man. It's a fight every day. Not just physical, mental, spiritual, to stay focused, man, to try to get back out here on these streets. You dig? So, man, duck this prison, man, at all costs, man. Duck it, man, and duck these hooks that's out here on the street that will lead you and drag you into prison. Duck them hooks, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, if this video ain't for you, if this message ain't for you, I guarantee it's for somebody you know. It's for somebody you care about. The life you save might not be your own, but it might be somebody you love, man. So share this video, leave a comment, talk to me. I talk back. TVP Nation, stand up, man. We pushing positive energy, man. We out here. You dig? And we ain't going nowhere. You dig? We gonna keep on coming. You dig? So y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Duck them hooks, man. And stay out them streets. Ain't nothing out there, man. Get focused. We out here. Salute.
The banking special. Yeah. Pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young.
I'm
coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in